Alright, listen to me, guys, and listen real close. You don't want to watch this show. You want to go turn something else on. You don't want to watch this. You know why?
Because it'll rot away your brain and eat your soul!
Bonjour mes amis. Aujourd'hui, je vais parler au quelque chose intéressant. Désolé, mon français n'est pas très bien. Alright, so how many of you fine folks have worked in the retail industry before? I have. And this summer, for my summer job, I'm doing it again. Now, retail, I think, is a really underappreciated line of work. You know, retail workers get a lot of flack. But, you know, you need your grocers, you need your deli workers, you need your meat choppers, you need your cashiers, you need your car wash attendants, you need your
produce clerks.
And as someone who spent, you know, a few years in the retail industry, I'm gonna tell you a few things I've learned. Number one. Working retail is a really good way to get to know people's
True face.
This is also true if you're a server at a restaurant. You know, most people act pretty polite, you know, in everyday life, but sometimes some people around people they think are in a lower social standing than them, such as a cashier or a waiter. Of course, not all of them are dicks. In fact, I'd say from my own personal experience, the vast majority of customers have been pretty nice, actually. But you do get those sticks in the mud. And when you do get those sticks in the mud, yeah, you know it. Number two! Some people are unbelievably picky. If you're working as a cashier, you're going to get a customer who's like, I'd like my groceries to be split into 2 separate bags, please. I would like them to be sorted alphabetically. I would like items starting with letters A through J to go into bag number 1, and letters K through Z in bag number 2. Don't put the cat food in with the people food. Eggs can't be too light or too heavy. And if you don't give me a nice sporting smile while you do it, I will complain to your manager. And while you're bagging their friggin' groceries, you're just sitting there like, here you go, sir. They just suddenly, you know, do something like, oh no, you idiot! And sort the birthday cards by the color of the rainbow! Now everything is ruined! Everything out with the bags and start over! No! This one's 2 ounces too heavy! Like, yeah, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but not by that much. Anyway, the third thing you learn when working a retail job, number 3, is how to tolerate music that you hate. Usually if you're working in like a grocery store or something, they just play tinned music through the loudspeakers up above. And let me tell you, it gets really old, really fast. Prepare to hear the same stupid Taylor Swift song 10 times a day. T-Swizzle, man. T-Swizzle for the win, man. However, eventually you do start to build up a tolerance for it, and eventually, you know, you just kind of stop noticing that it's even there. Another thing I've learned when working retail. Number 4. Once you start learning who your regulars are, and start figuring out who the really picky people are, you start to become a master of doing your job, you know, just minding your own business, doing whatever the boss told you to do. And then, you know, all of a sudden you look at the door and you see this one customer walk through. It's a customer you recognize. You're like, oh crap, it's Timmy. Now Timmy, he's been in here a few times, and every time he comes in, he's one of those guys who, you know, he always has something to complain about. He's either saying, it's too cold in this store, or, you know, he's saying, your shelves aren't arranged right. They need to be arranged in this other way that I'm going to spend 20 minutes ranting to you about. So you see him walk into the store. You see him grab his stuff. You see him, you know, he's walking up to you. He's trying to get you to tell him where something is. Or, you know, just complain to you for a while. That's when you do this. Oh, hey, I just remembered I have something else the boss told me to do. I should go do that. Another lesson I've learned is that the people you work with are literally the most important thing in terms of your experience there. I've been lucky so far. The retail jobs I've worked have actually had pretty great work environments. My bosses have been pretty good. I really don't have any complaints about the places I've worked. So in that case, I've been pretty lucky. You know, if the customers are the most annoying thing, you're doing pretty good. Another thing I've learned, a lot of people are lazy. I'm gonna go back to my cashier experience here. You know, when you're looking into that customer's eyes and you're giving them a warm, friendly greeting, or at least as warm and friendly a greeting as your cold, dead soul can muster. You'll ask them, "Hey sir, do you need a bag today?" And then all too often, even if those people have like 2 or 3 things that they could easily carry in one arm, they say, "Why yes, of course I need a bag today. What did you think? I was just going to carry it out of the store?" Look, in my opinion, getting a bag for anything that takes up less than an armful is a waste. If you're just buying like 3 little things, just carry it out of the store, honestly. Like, save the plastic. Our Earth is literally drowning in plastic. You'd think you could make like a tiny bit more effort just to carry like a block of cheese and a jug of milk out of the store. It's the people who, you're like a 30-year-old man who's more than capable of carrying out an armful of groceries. The sun is shining, there's no rain outside, and you still say you need a bag. Come on, dude. Come on. Also segs into my next little thing that I've learned, and that's that most people don't really care about the environment. Like, they care, but, you know, they don't care. Mother Earth is dying! I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore! Oh, the humanity! Why? 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 Can't someone think of the trees? Can't someone think of the trees? Look at this tree. Don't you think he has friends? Don't you think he's got a family to feed? But do you care? Do you care? Huh? I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I gotta end this here. I can't do this anymore.